Okay, I kind of am doing something different than what I said last night. I was going to do my living room and dining room before I got on tonight, but I have all evening and I want to diamond paint. So I decided to get on for a little bit and then paint live. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and I could have swore I seen this one, but I could be wrong. But I know if I don't see it now, I know I'll see it eventually. I didn't see that one, so this one's done. Any S's? Nope. So we will do this. I hope everybody's having a good night. I have the house to myself. I am home, well, besides my animals. I am home alone, diamond painting, enjoying the peace and quiet that I'm having. Even though I gotta get up and I gotta clean and do this and do that, it's just one thing after another. Tomorrow I gotta walk to, I knew it. I knew it. Um, so I'd find this color. I knew I'd seen one. But tomorrow I gotta walk to the post office. So, but excuse me, I got something caught in my throat. Anyways, for new beginners, I mean, I just let me get this out of the way. It's bothering my arm. Let me see. Can I get this better? Um, I really, I guess I don't have a certain way of doing it because every day I do something different. So it's like I don't have a certain way of diamond painting. So I wish I did. I wish I could stick to one way. But it's always, I'm always looking for different ways or I'm coming up with different ways of doing it. But one thing I do stick to is I do stick to one color. Like I do a section, this is a section. Okay. I go to the first color, do all of the first color, and I go down in order. I don't skip over colors. I don't do, so much and then go to a different color. I do all of the color. And I mean, people, they do um, little sections where they're switching colors all the time. I try not to do that because I don't like going back. The only way I have to go back is like the color I'm on. If I miss one, I have to go back and do that one. That's the only way I will go back. And I already see some that I have to go back and do. So, but I've been getting better at it. I mean, I got my days, just like everybody else. But I'm trying to have better days all the time. Okay, I don't see no more. Now let me make sure I have this color. And yes, I do. So we will do down here in this color. And I try to do like all areas, like stay in the same area when I'm doing it. So like if I'm doing the bottom, I'm gonna do all of the bottom and then work my way up. Or if I'm starting at the top, it's all at the top and then work my way down. And hopefully I don't forget none. But that's not the case. I always forget some because it's like they go and hide. It's like when you hit a tree. You didn't hit that tree hit you. It came out and smacked you. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm checking because normally if somebody's on and they want to chat, I'm not watching my thing where they put messages because I'm too busy diamond painting, too busy talking. So if I do that and you say something, if you are on and you do say something, I am totally sorry. But I'm one. It's like when I get focused in something and I'm doing it, I don't stop to see if somebody typed anything or, stop to see what's going on until I'm done. So I do apologize if you do type something and I miss it because I'm too busy talking, too busy um, doing diamond painting. So I will take the blame for it because once I get going, it's like I can't stop. Not even for 5 seconds. But then there's times where I stop constantly because if I'm like on a subject like venting or whatever, then yeah, I may stop. But majority of the time, I don't. I'm gonna move my phone away from me because I don't need it right now. So while I'm diamond painting, and I don't know what that bird sound is, so please forgive me because I sure don't know what it is, but it is kind of irritating. You know what? My screen's gonna go down for a minute. I'll be right back trying to get rid of it. Oh, yes, I did. Yes. I'm sorry, I did figure out what it was. It was one of my games. So I play Mahjong on bingo. Oh my God, Mahjong on Pogo. So it was one of my. It was that game that was making that noise. But I am so glad I turned it off because it does get annoying. Okay, let me. Hey, I thought I had a drill. Y'all see that? Okay, let me make sure. I'm gonna run up here. Okay, I got some there. Do I have any over here? Okay, so I'm just up in these two areas. I just wanted to make sure I'm not missing none nowhere. And if you have to, if like some of them didn't go on straight or whatever. And what I like about the squares, if you don't get them exactly straight, that's okay because when you put diamonds around, it's gonna make it straight. Where with the rounds, they don't. And that's what I like about squares because they fit so snug next to each other. So I like that. Where to me, the rounds, there's like an opening. So I really don't like that opening. But anymore, I don't know if I can do rounds. I've been doing squares for so long and I love squares. I truly do. Okay, now I'm checking again to make sure I didn't forget none. And then it looks like I just have this area right here. Sapphire quit snoring. She act like she grown. She a human, the way she snores. Okay. Now let me check for, I'm sorry, I'm checking so much, but you have to check. Okay, that's done. Oh, Sapphire, stop. Oops. You know what? I could swear, oh yes I did. I knew I just seen one. Okay, right there. Okay, these are for, and normally I would, each day, I would be on a new row. So see, I should have been on this row today. But with last night, I went to the pantry. I went to, and plus I cleaned my kitchen, which it needed it. And then tonight, I don't know if I'm going to, I may do this one while I'm on with you guys. I may do this one. Um, or I don't know for sure. That's still a toss up in the air. But I know I have to do my living room and my dining room, and I'm procrastinating, especially on my living room. So yeah, but they will be done tonight. So I might also do this one with you, so I could get this, knock this one out of the way, and then depending on what time I get my dining room, my dining room won't take that long. Basically, what it is picking up, straightening up, and then mopping my floor. Which in the living room it shouldn't take me that long either, because it's picking stuff up, sweeping, and mopping. So it shouldn't take me that long. And then definitely tomorrow I'm doing my dishes. Nobody's here, so I really don't have to cook, which I'm happy about, because all my stuff's frozen anyways. So it's like, and I really don't eat much. I could find snacks or whatever to eat. So it don't bother me if I don't eat. But now if I go too long without not eating anymore, I get migraines really, really bad. So I just have to be careful with that. Like I had one the other day, and good thing I had my Tylenol 800s available, like in arm reach. I took two of them. I was good to go. So, and see, I'm going all over the board, which I try not to. That's my biggest problem. I'm all over the board instead of staying in one area and moving whatever way I want to go. So I'm hoping, I'm looking just to double check that I didn't forget none. Okay, I haven't seen them yet. but I know I have this. And I do have to take one of this color, come up here, and put it there. And then I have to straighten this out. For some reason, this ain't going down. So maybe I could squeeze it down. There we go. Got it. Perfect. Now, I just need to stay. And I'm looking down here to see if I have any down here because there won't be that many. But I could do them first to knock it out of the way. And I think that was the only one. So now I could do up here where the majority of them is. And what I do is, like, if there's so many, I'll skip. Like, I'll do that. And then I'll come back and do this one. Or I'll go like this and then come back and do. And you hear that popping, you want to, if you hear that popping, no, you didn't break one, nothing. That means that it's nice and tight, nice and snug. And that's how you want them, nice and snug. And this one is off by itself, so I'm going to do that real quick. And then this one. If I see where there's less, I'm going to do them. Like if they have one here, one there, I'm going to do them. Then I just have the area where there's a lot. So, and that's how I work. Which I think I need some more wax. And of course, I'm not seeing the one I have. So you know what? I'll pull this one out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something. Since this has a lid, I'm going to put that like that. Hold on. Because instead of having all this like this, and see, I reuse my waxes. So this works out perfect. And I could put two in there and go like that. Let's see if I can do a third. Hey, now that works. And I got like 5 of these. So guess what? We're going to, okay, 1, 2, okay, ah, ah. So we can throw that away. So take that out. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And I guess it don't matter which little thing that these go with, but I kind of like to keep them together. Okay, so and with it having lids, you don't need this plastic on there. See, I never even thought about that with my Yeah. I can't even think of what it's called. Put 3 pieces in each one. Close it up tight. Set the garbage right there. Actually, yeah, I got 3 more, I was going to say. And actually, I'm going to do this one different. I'm going to, instead of set one in at a time, I'm going to set the 3 in at one time. If that will come off me. Okay, there's that. Then just push that in there. There. Make my nieces think it's lipstick. I only got 2 left, so I'm going to put these 2 in one and these in the other. Then all my wax is taken care of. They're in little holders. That way they don't dry out. Okay, okay, let me do this since I started with this one. I use my wax until I can't use it no more. But the only reason it's like that is because it's like I start using one, then I misplace it, so I pull out another one, misplace that one until I find them all again. And of course, I had to drop it. And I think it went in my garbage because I didn't hear it hit the floor. So I'm hoping that I'm not seeing it. Haha, found it. Now I gotta dust it off. But I didn't hear it hit the floor, so I knew it went in my garbage. One more, and then I could go back to diamond painting. And this one I am going to fold like so. Tear this dirty spot off. Put that in there. And then put these in there. And that's it. Now, let me see how well it works. And it works. The only reason that one's not working so well is because it broke. Okay. So I have to, let's see if this will work. I want to make sure that it's going to stay. Move that over there. Okay. What am I on? I see what I'm on. So I will go back to it. And if you see how I did that, I will do the top, the bottom, and then the middle. Then you could also do middle, top, bottom. And that's it. Oops, I found another one that I was going to miss. Oh, I put that upside down. Let me turn this. Come on. Okay. I don't think I have a whole lot of these. See how nicely they're just sitting in there or going in. And that's it for that color. And ooh, I definitely know I need this one. I think. Yeah, right there. Like that, I think. So, and again, you skip and then do, skip, do. That's if there's three, like in a row. If there's only two, you ain't got to do that. Like here, there's two. So I just place them. Some people, okay, what I did, everybody knows. I used to say, do the checkerboard in my beginning lives. I do anymore. I do the checkerboard if I feel I'm taking too long doing that color. I will do the checkerboard, but anymore, I don't do the checkerboard, as you can see. So it just depends on if there's a lot of colors and I feel I'm moving slow with it and it's all in one area, I will do the checkerboard. But I've gotten so used to not doing the checkerboard. So I guess it just depends on um uh my mood that day. But now when I was a beginner doing squares, yes, If you're a beginner doing squares, yes, I recommend doing the checkerboard. Um, but I mean, it's totally your call if you want to or not. But I do recommend the checkerboard because it helped me um, to get my drills how they were supposed to be. Because at first I wasn't doing the checkerboard, I was just putting them in, and that painting came out really, really crappy. So once I got used to the squares, then I kind of got away from the checkerboard. And I guess too, it depends on like how big of a section I have too. So there's a lot of factors that's you know that weigh in on how I do things. But I believe the painting I just got done with, I don't think I did the checkerboard on it. I guess I said I got so good that I don't need to do the checkerboard. And you do. You find shortcuts for yourself on how you want to do it. So what I did in my very first painting isn't what I do now. That's like even with the rounds, I was finding ways to get, well, I guess to get them done quicker, but the bigger ones I like because they take a little longer to do. Because no lie, I did, this was with the rounds when I first started. I ordered so many paintings. I was doing them I was doing at least 4 to 5 in one day. And two, what I was doing was staying up late, getting up early, and I'm on diamond painting. I'm doing diamond painting. Stay up late, get up early, doing diamond. So, yeah. But now, but now, I'm gonna have two businesses. So I'm gonna be sleeping. Wait, how does that go? I don't know the saying, so let me not even try and figure it out. But I'm gonna be doing diamond painting, uh, and doing stuff for my businesses every day, all day. So y'all will catch me on, try periodically through the day. Okay, I don't want to do that one. So because I'm gonna be doing two lives, well, depending, I may be doing a little more lives than that because I'm going to do Instagram. I'm going to do um, Facebook and probably YouTube with everything except for diamond painting because I ain't selling nothing in diamond painting. I was gonna say I know I just seen one, and I got a couple down here I need to do. to knock them out. And I believe I will have to open another bag of this color. So what is it? It is 720 or no 827. Just in case. All of them didn't fit in my little bin. That's okay. I don't mind, finishing a bag and then adding a bag. So I'm good with that. And I'll be surprised if I could get all of them done with these that I have in this tray. Well, actually, it looks like I'm going to. I only have a couple to do, so it looks like I'll be able to. It looks like I don't have to open the bag quite yet. And once again, for the new diamond painters, I'm not trying to scare you, but this hobby is expensive. So if you think you want to do this hobby, it is expensive. Um, you gotta buy like well, you don't have to. I guess I make it expensive for myself because, like, with the DMC numbers, which that's what I'm doing. Okay, with them, um, I buy storage bins for the diamonds, which it's these plus it looks something like this, but I get the bigger ones. Um, that when I first started, that's what I started with, but then I started getting the bigger bins. Um, and then what I do with them, I store them with the picture of the diamond painting. So that way, if a drill fell off, whatever, I have it. Two, with saving those extra drills, um, like say I run out of this is 838. Say I run out of 838. I'll go in my stash of the ones I used to see if I have squares 838. And if I do, I can use them. Now, if you get diamond paintings that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then symbols, you can't reuse those diamonds. So I don't buy no bins for them. I'll put them, even though I don't like them, I'll put them in a baggie and do that diamond painting out of a baggie. I don't like baggies, but I'm not going to have storage bins of diamonds I can't use again. So, and then what I'll do is send whoever could use them, like in whatever they can make, I'll send them to them. I don't need them. I don't need them laying around my house. So, and then with the ones like these that I can reuse, I put in a tote which I'm sure it's almost full. So I'll have to do another tote of the used drills. So that way I have them. Come on. Let me hit you back.